David, a busy game of football this afternoon. What do you make of the team's winning performance?
I think the first half actually were a little bit below the level and the standard the guys have set in previous games. Obviously them losing the man for the goalkeeper, obviously handball in the box, handball in the ball outside the box doesn't help them of course, but I thought we became a little bit sloppy at that point. I thought we started to try and force the issue and try and access their box, but wasn't quite wanting to do that and turn the ball over too many times. And at half time was about probably just resetting the focus. We have a responsibility to try and make sure that when this situation develops where a team is making it difficult to break them down, that we're patient. But when the time required for the quality to be there, then we have to try and hit those moments. And I thought the second half was an excellent performance. Obviously the goals that were scored in the back of that obviously helps that as well.
It was a very strong, solid performance from the boys, and it must be particularly pleasing for yourself and the rest of the coaching staff to see that level throughout all areas of the pitch.
Yeah, as I said, at half time there's a lot of sort of conversation based on the levels that we want to hit. If we just accept being okay, then that won't be good enough. And I think the first half was like that. I think the second half, all over the pitch, we could hear the players. It was one of the messages we said after the game. We didn't need to say too much in the second half because the players were doing that. They were setting the level, they were setting the demand to ensure that we do a lot of work in the training ground and playing in and around the opposition box. When it's busy, it's congested, and trying to break that down, but being patient at the same time. And it was like that in the second half. So they did that, but when the quality was needed, they did. They stepped up, and it was difficult to break them down in the second half when you're playing in those sort of spaces. But they did brilliant, and some of the goals were excellent as well.
It's another quick turnaround with the game on Tuesday night. What are the next few days going to be looking like for you and the rest of the squads to prepare for that?
Yeah, we'll look back at today, and we have to look back at probably more individual based work rather than group based, to try and make sure we learn as much as we possibly can. In terms of the game on Tuesday night, we'll start looking at obviously probably near the Monday. Between now and then, it's just a case of making sure the lads make sure the legs are ready to go again, but to say learn from what happened today, from the bits that we've done well and why that was the case. But a lot of that, as I say, was down to focus and ensuring that their head keeps them going and making right decisions, because the quality is there when it's required.